Hello! It is Teacher Stacy here from VIP. Oops, wrong side. VIPKid. And I am going to talk just a little bit today about props. Okay, speaking of, it is October 30th today, so day before Halloween. And for the last several days, I have been teaching in my monster hat as a Halloween prop. I also have my jack-o'-lantern here, and we've been putting candy into the jack-o'-lantern to celebrate Halloween, which Chinese children also celebrate Halloween. They dress up, they go trick-or-treating, so they really like seeing that connection with the American classroom as well. So I'm just going to pull some things out here from my teaching area that are props that I use a lot in my classes. I have about 1 million things here, so I'm not going to be able to show everything probably, but this will most likely be a multiple video series because it's going to take multiple videos to show as many props as I would like to share with you. So number one, probably one of the most important, if not the most important props that I have is my dino on a stick. Here he is. Yay! He has been with me since day one. I have been with VIPKid now for a year and little over 2 months. And I made him at the very beginning, and I use him at every single class. Sometimes at the end of class, when you are clicking to exit the classroom or switching to your next class, it's kind of awkward. Like you don't want to be looking off into another direction other than at the child, but at the same time you are trying to exit out of your classroom. So at that point I say bye-bye, great job today, and I put Dino right in front of the camera and he is waving goodbye while I am fiddling around trying to exit the classroom. So he is helpful for that. So I use him every single class for that. And then of course he also comes in to talk and speak in the dialogues that we have during class time between Mike and Dino or Meg and Dino. And if you saw my last video, I am now the proud owner of a real dino. Oh! So he just came out of the package. I have not actually used him in class yet, so that will be tomorrow. My kids will get to see Dino on Halloween day. So, very important. Dino on a stick. Use him all the time. Another prop that I use every single day that I teach is my star wand. So if you are new to VIPKid, you are learning that the kids get stars whenever they have an accomplishment, whenever they move on in the class successfully, so you can give them a star. So I will move my little star wand in this motion and click their star and they get ding, a star. Which now in some of the classrooms we as teachers cannot hear the ding, but I'm just pretending like it's there because the kids can hear it. The students can still hear the ding. So that is another prop that I use all the time. My other everyday use props are my Meg and Mike on a stick. So these, along with Dino, I have just printed off of my printer, cut them out, and I don't have a laminator, so they are not laminated. They just have packing tape over the top of them. So sometimes if you deal with lighting issues, as you can see, sometimes if you have things covered so that they are protected, you will get a glare. So you just sort of have to, you can hold them down a little bit so that they're not up against the light, and then you can eliminate the glare from that. But you usually do have to cover things so that you can, use them for a year and 2 months and you don't have to make new ones. So some of my other people on a stick, let's see, we have Lisa and Tino and the family, which in your lower classes you will use a lot, teaching about family and mom and dad. We have Dad, Grandma, Lily. Who am I missing here? Mom. Here's Mom. And some of the mom-dad characters are different now in some of the newer lessons, but they still recognize that that's who that is. And then I have a couple of casualties, a few that have become stickless, so I have to get my glue gun back out. I have not re-glued those sticks on yet, but I will do that soon. Okay, so we have our people on a stick, also our dino, our star. All right, what else? Oh, my microphone. This is my handy dandy, came in a Wendy's Happy Meal plastic microphone, which actually I must have gotten both of, well, I have 4 kids, but must have gotten 2 of them Happy Meals on the same day because I found this in their room later. So I grabbed that up real quick and came and put it in my classroom so that it would not get lost. So I have a backup. But my microphone I also use every single class. You sing usually with most of your classes. Some of the higher levels you don't, but sometimes you still want them to repeat after you, or the warm-up section is sometimes a poem or a song or a chant, something that you want them to say after you, so then you can say it, and then you hold the microphone out and they can say it. And they just know. They know this and they understand what to do when you're holding it towards the screen and they recognize that they are supposed to now speak. And then it's also just fun if you're singing and you can hold it here while you are singing with your students. So very fun. Let's see, other props. Okay, this one was at the beginning of the video that I showed, but my apple with my name on it, which also has a bad glare problem, but anyway, it's got glitter all over it, so when I didn't have it covered, I was picking glitter off of my keyboard every day, so I put something over it. But anyway, this is just very simple, but I just took a little apple and put some glitter in this on it for the leaves and put my name. But I think this is really important to do. As you can see, I've also got my name over here, so the student can make the connection that, yes, you are teacher Stacy, and when they tell mom and dad, hey, I want that fun teacher again. What was her name? Oh, teacher Stacy. Let's book her class again. Okay, so I think it's very important to have something in your room, really something that's there all the time is preferable, but something you can hold up to remind them of your name. So when I start class, I say, hi, how are you? You know, and we talk about that, and then I say, do you remember my name? And then they tell me my name, and so that gives them practice with that and they can see it and remember, and that's always part of our greeting time. So those are, I would say, my main props. Oh, I forgot one. Okay, here's one more. Hello, VIPKid friends. This is my puppet Lolly. My 4-year-old named her, so anyway, here she is, but her tongue squeaks. So there's that fun thing. But anyway, lots of my students really love Lolly, so she talks and she sings and she just comes out, you know, every once in a while, usually when we're singing or at the beginning or end of class, so that she's not overused. I do have 1 or 2 sweet students that when Lolly comes out, they say, ah! They do not like the puppet. So I kind of mentally know which students those are, and she does not come out in their classes. But for the most part, I would say 99% of students really enjoy the puppets and watching her talk and sing and having her pop up out of nowhere. Hello, Lolly. Oh, that's me. Hello, Lolly. Hello, teacher Stacy. So it's fun. Anyway, so we use her. I use her for a prop too. Okay. Oh, one more, and then we'll be done. My American flag. This is a very helpful prop. Oh, and to go along with this, my globe. Now, a lot of teachers have maps or things in their background, which is also helpful, but I just have a globe here that I think was actually like at my husband's grandparents' house, and when they cleaned their house out, it came to our house. So here it is, and there we go. And I use it almost every single class, especially in the younger classes when they have their, Meg and Mike are exploring in different countries. So you have like France and Italy and Mongolia and all of these. So I show them that here is China, and then we go over and we show where the other countries are, whatever it is that they are learning about on that day. And then you can always use an American flag to bring to the forefront to, you know, show when you're talking about somebody being from America or when you are from America, I am from America. Okay, and then they say, I am from China. So that is also very helpful. All right, those are my main. Oh, I keep seeing other things. Hold on. Okay, one more for this video, and then this is going to be, it's going to be it. And then I will make a separate video with some more things after a while. But my magnifying glass. This is huge. And when I always hold it up and see that it is like got fingerprints all over it. Anyway, so try to keep that thing clean here. Okay, and this is very, very helpful. Sight words, okay, you hold it up. This is like from the dollar store, so no big thing, but you can hold it up, and when you're going through sight words, I do this with all my regulars all the time, so as soon as I hold this up, they know it's time to go over the sight words and to read the sight words. So also when you're learning about the verb to look or to see, then this is helpful, and they totally understand what this is, and they understand that that's the verb you're discussing. But anyway, but sight words, Meg and Mike are a lot of times on the screen with their magnifying glass on, looking at the sight words. So this is my magnifying glass for sight words. Okay, that's it. I'm not going to pick up anything else. No, I see some other things calling my name, but that's it. Okay, and the rest will be saved for another video. Hope you all have had a wonderful day. And here is my dino who will be saying goodbye as I fiddle around and figure out how to stop the video. Okay, bye.